Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's late on Thursday the 12th of October. So this video will be coming to you early on Friday the 13th. Obviously back at Anfield. Have a look at the progress. We've all had the news yesterday that it's now the top tier's not going to be open for the rest of this year, and no sort of official date of when it actually will be, only that it won't be this year. Um, and it appears to be no phased openings either. I just had an email about that from a worker um, who, who said the phased openings would actually have probably caused more delays to the actual final completion date, because they would have basically been doing unnecessary work just to make entrances, etc., accessible for the partial openings, and then things like certain parts of the stand would have to be cleaned up, shut down from workers when there's a game on, just causing more delays. So the decision that they'd sooner have a fully completed stadium sooner rather than a longer wait for one just to get some fans in, which I guess kind of makes some sense. We'll go and have a look. So not expecting to see much differences than we've seen for the last few days. So they've also said there's 80% of the contractors have been managed to be kept on, which I guess is good for continuity. So let's move down. Say that doesn't appear to be much change. In the seats and that corner. So it doesn't look like there's, well, it does look like there's frames stood up in that corner now. I guess by not opening, they will allow things like the cladding underneath that's unfinished to be done, whereas that probably would have been quite difficult if they had to keep closing it for fans to be in. I'll go back and just have someone did ask, or I also asked, about why their one lamp is a different colour, and the only feasible sort of reply I got that sort of made sense was that's a heavier wear area, so that might be a stronger lamp to help it grow quicker, because obviously it always seems to be in the centre, so just need that area of the pitch needs more help. So I don't know if that's right or wrong, but it sounded quite a good theory to me. So car park's empty now, it's shut down for the day. So really what you're seeing now is no different than what you would have seen if I come early in the morning. Take a look at this sandstone wall that's been coming along. It looks like the crane disappears each day. I've noticed that from other videos. It seems to be here while they're working and then gone. Don't stay here overnight unless I spot it somewhere else. Still a little bit of work going on down there, so not a completely deserted site. Still that digger doing some work. Now they was on these bricks in, let me zoom out a bit, not. Yeah, looks like they've just about finished that section. Looks like they've covered it up. They're expecting a bit of frost. I know I had to scrape the car this morning, so it is certainly cold enough that the brickwork now needs protecting from the frost. But scissor lifts around, let's say no sign of that crane, so that must come and go each day. So I'm hoping now, rather than we all sort of thought that perhaps the stand would get opened and then a lot of it would not be finished until a later date, I would be on the thinking now that they're hoping to complete it fully, like all these cladding and roof sections. Now I do believe the Buckinghams were doing the cladding themselves, so there would be a different company doing the cladding, which would explain why it's not been sort of started up again yet. The roof sort of progress hasn't changed for a long time now. Still a gap here. I don't know if that gap's actually got smaller. I'm sure it does look like that bit sort of temporary over it though. I don't know, no roofing expert. So as you can see, car park is nice and empty. Don't know what's in the yard. Not much to see really. So that's about it for this update really. I will come back early next week. I don't think there's any point in coming before then. Imagine, say, there's not a great deal to see outside changing much yet, and inside's only going to really be seats added unless they start on that corner. So I'll come next week and have a look. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and if you could like, share and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. and I look forward to seeing you next time.